Back to another video. It's been a while since I posted, and today we're just gonna do a video of just doing barn chores on a winter day. I haven't really posted much at all lately for last couple months, so yeah, today I'll just do some videos of chores on the farm in the winter day. A couple days have been like really cold, like 10 degrees and less, and feels like it usually feels like -4 and pretty bad. Like today is 10 or 11 degrees out or something like that. It feels colder, feels like -5, but we had a snowstorm. We've had like 1.5 feet since that, and just it hasn't snowed since. So all the snow that's out there has just been from the snowstorm. I assume a lot of people that have water tubs like this and don't have them indoors and keep them outside in these cold nights, then you probably have a problem like this where they just get full of ice. We try to break them free as much as we can, but just especially past couple, probably like a week ago, we had really cold, maybe like -10 degrees out, and they just froze so bad we couldn't get them anymore. Like all the layers of ice. So now we just have to put a little bit of water in, which means we have to put water in a lot more than we usually would, because they only have enough for like maybe 2 5-gallon pails. Same problem over there with their pen over there, obviously. So I was knocking off my gloves.
Pulling the net wrap off. I cut it on the other side, and I'm starting the mix right now. Dumping the bale in. That bale weighed about 1,500 pounds. Now I'm gonna get 2 buckets of corn before I get my grain. Bucket number 1. We're at the feed bin now, putting some feed in. This is a protein meal. And then this bin right here is the cornmeal bin. Then we add more corn silage at the end once I get the grain done. And over there, that's where we get our corn. Got 1 bucket ready so that I can just scoop it right there. So I can just dump it in. And I was waiting for this to mix a little bit, so I just got an extra bucket. But those are the old silos we don't really use anymore. They're a pain in the cold and stuff, and it's been a while since it's not been cold, so they would have been trouble if we had feed in them. Got the cornmeal going in. Hopefully I don't have to turn the mixer on. It should just flow down in this hole. having to turn the PTO on because I'd have to straighten it out. I'm gonna just use this to push the pile down because it's only a little bit more that I have to fit, but if I don't, it'll go over the side and make a mess. I need about 100 pounds more. So it's not too hard to make room for that.
Luke's scooping corn up for the mixer, TMI. Whew, it's cold out here. Oh, look at that snow. Here's the plastic, we gotta bring this in a second to the dumpster. Definitely cold enough out here. My hands are about to freeze off. So we'll scoop up a couple more buckets. Then we'll take this plastic to the dumpster. Got the maximum 115 in case on the mixer for the winter. Usually the 966 goes on the mixer, but since it's so cold, we just put that on there. Then John Deere 6120E, pretty good loader tractor. Now we're going to fold this up. Keeps it pretty neat out here. So shovel on there and then we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Alright, now we're in the barn getting ready to feed. Just gotta take this stuff down. And the girls are ready. Take these gates down, scrape the floor so I don't run any manure over before I go up front, and then feed them. That's a dry cow though, and so is that black one right there. I already scraped one side. Okay, I'm gonna start feeding. Alright guys, I just finished feeding. Couldn't really show it because it's very hard to feed with one hand, but now I gotta plug this tractor in somehow if I can with holding my phone. I don't know if you can see anything. Just plug it right in there. This tractor will be good for the night.
Alright, now that we got all the plastic in the bucket, we gotta go water showers, but first I'll go dump this into the dumpster. Tell you what, it's pretty nice having a loader tractor with a cab on it. Couldn't imagine being in an open station tractor right now. Right now our manure spreader has got a ton of manure frozen in it, so it's And then when manure freezes, it's like concrete, really, really, really hard. So right now we have it in a shop, a heated shop, so it can thaw out, and then we'll bring it back to the farm. So while that's thawing out, we got a dump trailer for the manure spreader. So it doesn't work quite as good. It gets the job done, but could be better because inside of it's got like very frozen. So, and it's just small overall. I have to go pick that up and put it in. Now we gotta get the water tub. Yeah, there's a lot of piles of snow around here. Got a lot of bedding right here because we gotta keep the cows nice and bedded. Yeah, water has some better days, but gets the job done, especially when you only need to get like a little bit of water inside of it. Alright, I'll come back when I get this back and put it in the bucket. Alright, I got it all in. All we need is a halter on it because the water shouldn't be too heavy because we're probably gonna fill it up to about like right here, maybe a little bit higher than that, because we don't need much because the tubs are so frozen and they'll just freeze overnight. There's a lot of buildup here too, like inside the bucket, because it's just so frozen, everything freezes. There's Luke feeding cows. They're ready to be fed. Alright, so I'm gonna go fill the side car like I always do. Well, first I'll scrape down the floors. Cows are looking pretty good today. Alright, so I think the scraper's down there. I'll go scrape the floor. Luke got down here scraped already, so I'm just gonna scrape down this end, then we'll go fill up the water tub. I got the hose on and going into the water tub. It was spilling right there a second ago. Fix that. Now, holy, it's going fast, so I'm gonna have to babysit. It's gotta go up to probably maybe up to here. And that'll fill the tubs right up because there's so much ice on them. It's about done. I'm gonna go feed them water in a second here. We're gonna use this grain barrel for her water. These girls got a little hole in their tub, so they got a little bit right now. We'll probably give her more in a second. Maybe find a pail for her, or these two. Then she's got the water up here. She's got a tiny hole there, but it doesn't go very deep. So we'll put some more in there. Somehow got that going in first try. Kinda. Filling up pretty quick. At least you'll have that now, because you didn't have any water before. We're up to that for barn. Now we're just gonna move around the hay and then bring a bale in that door and feed it to them. They have a lot of hay left over from this morning and last night. There's a little core right there. You can tell. There's a bowl. And then a little bit more down there. Little tiny core over there. Now I'll just move it all around. Grab another bale. And bring it in. Just fed the heifers. That'll be the end of the video. Thanks for watching.